It is Sunday, March 8th, 2026. Well, just barely. It's 12:37 in the morning, so it is midnight. So that's why it's Sunday now, but uh anyways, this past week I was basically break even. Had a wild swing up almost 10%. Then it came right back down to 0.5% gain. Still down 7.8% for the month. Past 3 months, still down 35%. Year to date, 27% down. Year over year, still 58% up. Of all time, 326, almost 327. Robinhood did recently IPO their venture capital fund, their closed-end fund down here, RVI. I did make a small investment into it just off of the instant correction. So it was down like 50% instantly as soon as it IPO'd. So I am trading it. Just to be clear, it's a trade for right now. Basically, I'm just betting that it'll come back up to 25 maybe, right? Because we washed out a lot of those buyers that are trapped. It's gone down a lot Friday, but now I'm just betting that we'll just retest at 25. That's all I'm doing. But anyways, these are my top 10 positions. Of course, Robinhood was down 5% again. And it basically is just hovering around 75, 76, just not doing anything, even though it's very volatile, right? It's 5% is a decent move down. It's basically done nothing if you look at it on the long term. It's been stuck at 75 for a long time. Nike's still a disappointment. Pepsi kind of holding in there. It was down a lot, but then, 1.5 is a lot for Pepsi, but then it came back up to break even. Palantir doing good, of course. All the global tension, REPX still doing great because of the obviously the situation we have in the Middle East. It's up 25% year to date. I mean, you could have scooped this baby up for $24 a share, and it's a high dividend yield. But people just don't want to listen to me. Back when I was talking about REPX, like 12 months ago, 9 months ago, I remember, like back then, what were people talking about? Like Nvidia, Palantir, right? Robinhood, obviously with good reason, but you gotta always be on the lookout for whatever's beaten down, whatever people might rotate back into, diversify a little bit. And I just thought that people might rotate back into oil and energy. And the reason why RPX specifically is in a good position is because they are, I'm pretty sure they're 100% US based, right? They operate down south in Texas and just American assets, right? So even though they're not, globally spread out and diversified, they because they are in America, they don't have to worry about their assets in Venezuela or Iran, or not Iran, but you know what I'm saying, like the Middle East and South America. They don't have to worry about their assets getting blown up or anything like that. They operate in America, and obviously that's still a possibility, but we're fortunate enough to be in America where that the likelihood of that happening is very low. So RPX, only thing I would like to see from the company and management is just that diversification. They did sell off their part of their midstream business, most of their midstream business, just to have an injection of cash, right? And to preserve their future cash flow for like next year or the next 2 years, I think. So I want to see them slow down dilution. Definitely is a big priority. Obviously, I want to see revenue growth, but a part of that is also making acquisitions that are strategic and smart. That's not going to burn a ton of cash flow. But yeah, that's basically all I want to see from RPX. Just keep doing their thing, strengthen their business in America, and diversify a little bit away from just exploration. But we got SoFi down 3.5% as well on Friday. Sprouts, this has been a big winner recently. In 1 week it is up almost 12%. Past month over 17%. Year to date it is finally break even. So, I mean, it was down a lot, but now it's rallied about 21% from the lows of this year. I do have, what is it, a 90 strike? Yeah, 90 strike covered call. So even though my price target is 100, I'm just gonna start selling covered calls at 90 because I mean, at the end of the day, it is a grocery store, and I used margin to get into it. So, and I've been making a little bit of income here. I want to say I made over $300 on the cash secured put side. So now on the covered call side, I think I'm at like 75 bucks that I got from it. So not a whole lot, but it is something, which is good. American Express, it is down here at the moment. It's not up at the top, but I have a feeling that shortly it will be my number 2 position because Nike keeps going down. And I also have that cash secured put here up at the top. It is down 300 bucks. Unfortunately, I could have held on. If I would have held out just a little bit longer, I could have collected an extra 300 bucks, but it is what it is. I did collect a decent amount. If you take a look at my recent transactions, obviously I had that $1,000 American Express cash secured put, but I did also buy a little bit of RVI, which I will trade, and I've got some pretty nice dividends upcoming from Royal Caribbean, Nike, Pepsi. So things are looking okay for now, even though my account has been stagnant. Still not back at 300K yet, but I have a feeling we'll revisit that shortly. Well, I shouldn't say shortly. I think this year we do have a chance of getting back up to all-time highs for my account. Now, as for this one random crypto token here, Hype, it is a brand new token that I looked into. I didn't look into. I was watching like some YouTube videos and whatnot, and I heard some people talking about it. So I decided to just buy one just to keep it on my list of crypto. I did take a look at the chart technically, and it looks like we've been consolidating for a while, so we might see the breakout to the upside. But I'm just keeping on my watch list for now. Like I said, I am not a crypto guru. I am not very knowledgeable on crypto at all, which is why I keep it down to like 1% of my net worth here. If we take a look at crypto, yeah. So this is basically like 1% of my net worth that I keep into crypto. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna see how my options play out. Most likely, I will get assigned on that Nike cash secured put, so I'll have another 100 shares of Nike. It's been a tough ride. It's been a tough hold for sure. And I hope that Nike pays off, especially with all these insiders buying. American Express, I don't mind getting a big position of that because my position right now is so small. And worst case scenario, I can just keep rolling out that put, collecting more premium. Pepsi, I'm hoping it kind of stays around where it's at right now, like 150, 160. So this 170 will expire worthless. I get to keep all my premium, all my dividends. So that is best case scenario for me. Palantir, I did sell a covered call at a 200 strike for about like 90 bucks, I want to say. And even though Palantir has been making a comeback, so potentially I could have sold a covered call near a low. But still, $200 per share for Palantir, that's pretty steep. That's all-time high. So I'm feeling okay about that one. And of course my Sprouts 90. There's a decent chance we'll see 100 for Sprouts, but I'm okay with letting it go at 90. It's definitely a lot higher than what I paid for it, which was 80. And of course I've been collecting those cash secured puts. If we just take a look at the history here, I mean, I sold an 85 strike cash secured put for over 300 bucks down there, and then I've been slowly building a position into it. Been rolling out my puts to collect a little bit more premium. Of course, buying a little bit more on the dips until it got to a point where I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to let it get assigned at 80. And it was perfect timing because after that assignment, it went up to where it is right now, which is basically 80, right? I got assigned because it was below 80, but now it's back up to 80. And I sold a covered call at 90. So it's been a decent investment so far. But if it gets called away at 90, I will collect $9,000 of capital to play with. And most likely I'll just keep on selling cash secured puts on the dips. Maybe Shopify will have a dip, or maybe Lemonade will have a dip here and there. But yeah, I mean, basically I'm just collecting tendies and I'm chilling.